Hi friends, today we are back again with another Nordstrom Anniversary Sale video. Today we're going to be talking about the things that I got my husband, my daughter, and the few purchases I made from the home and beauty categories. I do have another big in-sale clothing haul coming soon, but it was pretty big and my life is insane right now with travel. I just got back from the beach and I only had a few days and I'm actually leaving today to go to Philadelphia for a concert, so my mind is insane. And I knew this video I could film a little bit quicker than my big clothing haul video, so that's why you're seeing this one first, and I promise I will do my online order very soon. So subscribe down below if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up, hype it up, share it, anything that you can do down below. I really appreciate it, and let's dive in. I think I'm gonna start with the beauty category because I only made one beauty purchase this year. I really honestly wasn't super impressed with the beauty deals. I think a lot of them were good if you needed to restock or if you're really looking for something specific to try out, but there weren't a whole lot of new items. But I did want to go ahead and restock on one of my favorite products of all time. You guys hear me talk about this again and again and again, but this is the L'Occitane shower oil. They've actually repackaged this, so at first I was like, what is that? But upon further investigation, it is the exact same product. They just have it in a new packaging that is kind of just simple with the black font on top. I love that it comes with a pump. It is so easy to use in the shower, so I use this to shave. I'll put it all over my legs, under my arms, and it just makes your skin so smooth and your razor just glides over top. But you could definitely use this even when you're not shaving to just like lather on your body to make it smell good and feel incredibly soft. So I love this little set that Nordstrom does pretty much every single year, where you get the giant bottle with the pump, and then you also get this little bottle that you can refill once this is empty. This is like a go-to for me. I've purchased this like, I don't know, almost every single year in the sale. So this year was no different, and this was my only beauty purchase, which tells you a lot. Also, I did something different with my hair today, and I am just feeling very outside of my comfort zone. I feel like my hair is like out to here, so let me know what you guys think. And then for home, I was interested in trying out this brand called Levant Collective. I've actually mentioned this in some of my gift guide videos just because it is a very highly rated cleaning brand. It's kind of on the more luxurious side, and now that I've purchased it, I can definitely say it is very luxe. I mean, this is heavy. This retails for $80 and I think it was on sale for $50, which I think is a pretty good deal for what you get inside. And obviously, considering that it is a luxurious brand, it's not going to be like your everyday cleaning products that you go out to Kroger and buy. But this one comes with a hand soap, a dish soap, and a multi-purpose cleaner. And like I said, I've just been interested in trying this brand. So when I saw it included in the sale, I was like, wow, what a great time to go ahead and try it out. But it comes in this really sleek black box with the gold foil logo, and then you open it up, and of course you have the three products that I already mentioned. So I'll pull each of them out. I don't know what I was expecting, but I don't think I was expecting like actual glass containers or ceramic. I don't know what this is, but it's a really nice quality container. So this is the hand soap. It's just black and gold, and this one is in the scent Fresh Linen. It does have a pump. Again, very easy to use. I thought this would look really pretty either out on my kitchen in my new house or in a guest bathroom where you want things to look a little bit nicer. And it really does smell like freshly done laundry, so I love that scent. And then we also have the dish soap that is in the exact same scent. Again, I love the packaging of this one. It is just a sleek white container with the gold logo and the gold hardware. So my idea is just to have both of these sitting out beside each other, like on my kitchen counter. How gorgeous is that going to be? And we chose like all black hardware in our new house, and we have like white and gold marble countertops, so these are going to match perfectly. And I'm kind of like interested to see how the Fresh Linen scent does on washing dishes. That kind of seems interesting to me, but I will say it just kind of smells fresh, so I think it's going to be really nice. And then the last thing in here is in a plastic bottle. This is the multi-purpose cleaner. It's again in the Fresh Linen scent. It smells so good. Obviously I have not used this to clean yet because I just unboxed it, but I am very excited to try this brand. I mean, is it going to be one that I like have to have only this brand of cleaning products? Probably not, because they are so pricey, but I thought it was a fun thing to try, especially as I'm moving into a new house fairly soon, in the next 6 months or so, I guess. And speaking of my new house, I really wanted to grab a couple of the Lola blankets included in the sale with our new house in mind, because these are like the best blankets ever to exist. I am obsessed with them. I do want to test out a couple of the brands that have dupes of the Lola blanket just to see if they even compare, because in my opinion, I have yet to find something that feels exactly like this. They're stretchy. They are just the coziest blanket that truly like wraps you up and just makes you feel so relaxed and warm and cozy. I love them. Can you not tell? So I grabbed this one that is in the Smoky Skies color. So it's just like a gray, but it has touches of black and white. Eventually, whenever we do our like basement area, when we get that finished, I think this is going to look great in like the man cave area or just like sitting out for Halloween. And then I also got the neutral beige one. I have one that's very similar to this on my bed right now, but I sleep with it every single night and I'm not willing to give it up. So I wanted to grab one that I could put in our living room when we move into the new house. So I think I'm actually gonna just like keep these packaged up until we move so they don't get messed up or anything. But these retail for $325. I know they are so pricey. These are the large size, and during the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, you can get them for 40% off. And these are going in and out of stock, but I have seen at least 1 or 2 colors restocked every single day. So definitely check it out. Add them to your wish list if you're interested, and Nordstrom will notify you whenever they come back in stock. Now moving into what I picked up for my husband during the sale, I always love to pick out a few pieces for him and a few pieces for my daughter, just because they do have really good quality pieces that are actually decent prices. So I thought I would share here because I know my audience is primarily women, but I do think a lot of you guys also shop for your husbands or your dads, your sons, anything like that. And all of these are really good pieces. And I will tell you, I do not pick out the most expensive things because my husband, he is just not a super fancy guy. Like, he'll wear nice clothes, but I would never buy him something incredibly expensive because I know he's probably not going to take care of it as much as I would. So everything I picked out is reasonably priced, I would say. It's kind of in that like mid-tier price point. This is one of the nicer pieces I did pick out. It is a cotton silk sweater from the Nordstrom brand. Such a nice sweater. I love the color of this. It's beige and it's actually like a really thin sweater. My husband would not want to wear like a really thick sweater. He does not like the way they look. He doesn't like the way they feel. So this is about as cozy as it's gonna get for him, but I think it's perfect. And if you have any fall family photos or Christmas photos planned this year, this is like the perfect thing for your husband to wear, just because it is like really neutral. It looks nice, but it's still comfortable, wearable. They could wear it in their everyday wardrobe as well. And it's pretty much going to match with anything you wear. And I actually got this in a medium. I actually don't think that I meant to do that. He typically wears a size large, but I don't think any of us noticed that. So I don't know, maybe size down in this one. And then to go with that, I actually got this pair of pants. And I think these are technically like a chino or twill pant, but I picked them up because they were one of the most affordable pants included in the sale. And especially with pants, I will not buy my husband expensive pants because they just somehow get ripped, or I don't even know what happens. So I always like to test out the affordable brands, and these are a huge winner for us. We both love them. I love the way they look. He loves the way they feel. They stretch really nice. They're comfortable. I got these in his normal size, which I think is, I want to say a 32-30, but I will put sizing information in the description box. But yeah, the color of these is like perfect, especially moving into fall. It's like that really classic muted green. It's almost like an army green, but a little bit more muted. So it's going to go with any neutrals he already owns. And like I said, there's a lot of stretch to these. They do have pockets in the front and they have functioning pockets in the back. And these are a straight leg style. They just looked great. So impressed. And with that outfit, I actually had him throw on this little shacket that I got. I want to say this is the most expensive thing that I got him aside from shoes, but I felt okay about it because it is a jacket that he's gonna just wear like over top of clothes. He's not really gonna be wearing it for long periods of time. And it's something that you do kind of need, like a nice quality jacket. This is one that he would wear with fancier outfits, more casual outfits. I can literally see him wearing this every single day. It's pretty much all we need around where we live, or at least all that my husband would wear. He's not gonna wear like some big thick parka. So this is perfect, and it's actually really thick. I wanna say this is a wool blend. Yeah, it's a wool and polyester blend, but I will say it feels like such nice quality. You do have pockets here, and the hardware is like a brushed gold, which I thought looked really nice. You have pockets on the chest, and it does button all the way down if you wanted it to, and it even has a pocket inside, which I always think is very convenient for men. And then here's what it looks like on the back. It's just a neutral kind of taupey beige color, but it looked so good paired with that sweater and the green pants. And then with that outfit, I had him style these shoes that I picked up this year. These are from Cole Haan, and they are a slip-on sneaker, but they look a lot nicer than most slip-on sneakers. I mean, I was so impressed with these, and I actually went out on a limb with these because I wasn't sure Patrick was gonna like them, but he loves them. He loves to just be able to like slip them on and go, but they look very nice. They're kind of like a brown leather material, and then the laces are like a dark brown that are really stretchy. They do have a nice beige platform on them and good tread on the bottom of the shoes. These do come in so many different colors, so no matter what your husband or dad wears most often, I definitely think you could find something that's gonna fit in with his wardrobe. I loved the cognac brown. I feel like it's gonna be great, especially for fall. It's just such a classic tone. And this is a shoe that can be worn for nice family photos, holidays, things like that, but he could also wear these into the office every day. The only other like nicer piece of clothing that I got for my husband is this shirt, and this is by the brand Elwood, and you will see I really like this brand. It's one of my favorites for more affordable options that also feel kind of younger, more for our age group. We're in our early 30s, and like I said, he doesn't have like a super fancy, prestigious job, so I like shopping for the things that feel a little bit younger, and this brand is great for that. This is almost like a rugby style shirt. That is exactly what Patrick said when I showed him this out of the packaging. He was like, a rugby shirt, and he really didn't like it at first, I'm not gonna lie. I love it, and that is what's important, and I made him try it on, and once he styled it with shorts and shoes and all of that, he felt a little bit better about it. But I am telling you guys, this is such a soft, thick material. I'm so impressed with this brand for the price point. This does come in another color as well. I think a more neutral green tone, almost like the color of the pants. So definitely check that out if you're looking for something a little bit more neutral, but I personally loved the blue. It has a nice collar on it, a pocket, and it does have a little bit of distressing on the sleeves, which I thought was a nice touch. But overall, I love the fit of this, love the material, and I think it looks really trendy, but still not over the top. And then I got him a full little matching set from the exact same brand. So this is Elwood, and this is just like an oversized boxy t-shirt. This is what my husband lives in most often. Like, he is just always in a simple t-shirt and athletic shorts pretty much. So this is perfect for him, and I love the fit of this. So did he. We love the material. This one is a little bit thinner, as you could imagine, since it's just a more casual t-shirt, but still great quality, kind of has that washed look to it. And again, you have a little bit of distressing at the collar here, just pretty simple. But this one is in the tan color. It did also come in a light, almost like melon green color, or like a very faded sage green. But to match that, I also got this half zip sweatshirt. Again, my husband just lives in more athletic, loungy type stuff most of the time, so I knew he would absolutely love this, and he did. It fits really good. I did get this in his normal size large, and it is meant to be a little bit oversized, so you'll see that in the try on clips. By the way, isn't that funny? I made him try all of this stuff on. I told my family no one is safe this year. I'm making everyone do their own try on videos. My mom, my husband. I should have had my daughter try her stuff on, but I didn't. But anyways, yeah, hopefully his try on clips are helpful for you guys to see how things fit. But yeah, this one is a little bit more oversized, but I love the half zip detail. And the thing about this brand is they pretty much have every single style. I think they have a hoodie, a zip up jacket, a crew neck, a half zip. Of course, they have the matching t-shirt, they have matching sweatpants, matching shorts, like any style you want, you can kind of mix and match. But yeah, love the quality of that one. And then I, of course, got the matching sweat shorts with it. Just like me, Patrick loves a good matching set, so this one is great. And these I actually got in a size medium because the large sold out. And then later on, I went back and ordered the size large because that's his typical size, but ultimately he actually chose the medium. Like I said, this brand is kind of an oversized brand. And like I said, we're in our early 30s, so I don't think we want anything that's going to be overly oversized, especially Patrick. He's more like classic with like a touch of modern vibes thrown in there, but definitely doesn't want anything too baggy. So I think that is why he ultimately went with the medium, and I think they fit really good. Again, a super thick material. I actually got him a set from this brand last year and it has held up beautifully. So love, love, love the materials and just the styles. Of course, you have pockets here and you have one single pocket in the back. And again, this is all in the tan color. Next up, we have a t-shirt from Skims. I was so surprised to see Skims included in the anniversary sale this year, but they are. And I would say out of everything that I'm showing you for my husband, this was his favorite, which definitely surprised me, but he loved this t-shirt. He's like a big gym guy. So as soon as he put it on, he was like, dude, this makes me look jacked. That sounds so silly saying out loud, but you know, that's what the kind of things that guys think about, I guess, whereas we're like, oh my God, this makes me look so skinny. But anyways, yeah, so it just kind of has like that boxy fit up at the shoulders, which I think does like broaden their shoulders, give that kind of like bigger silhouette at the top. So that is what he loved about it. It's also kind of a boxy fit, but oh my goodness, this material is like so soft, but thick and stretchy. Like it is such a stretchy shirt. I just looked and it's a blend of cotton, viscose, and elastane. So I don't know what is making it so soft and beautiful, but oh my gosh, I literally need a shirt in this material. And this does come in a couple other colors. I think it comes in a charcoal and a navy. So I might go back and get him those two. Next, we just have a pair of athletic shorts. These are from Zella, which is definitely another one of my favorite brands included in the sale. When it comes to the whole family, for men, for women, even for children, this brand is just the best. So these are just a pair of athletic shorts. Like I said, they're kind of like a windbreaker material almost, but they are lined with this really soft mesh underneath. These are just in a really light gray, but they have a thick elastic waistband at the top with an adjustable drawstring. You do have pockets, and again, one pocket on the back. And I think these are 5-inch shorts, so they're a little bit shorter, but not too much. I think my husband is 5'11", and you can see the length on him. It's nothing too crazy, but yeah, so far we both really love these. I will go ahead and mention this other pair of shoes I got for him, although I do think we're gonna return these. He really wasn't a big fan of them, and honestly, neither was I. Once I saw them on his feet, I was like, I don't know what is going on there, but your toes look so long, like it kind of gave me the ick a little bit. So yeah, these are immediately being returned. They're from All Saints, and they're just like an all black slide, which I loved the idea of because Patrick loves the Adidas slides, and while I understand that they're comfortable and stuff, they're not always the cutest thing ever. So I was like, ooh, these might be a better option. They're all black, they look a little nicer, but no, they are not nicer. Even when we went back and looked on the Nordstrom website, even the models, their feet look so weird in them, like just very long. And it does say they run small. I did get these in a size 10, but even with the 11, I still don't think they would have looked good. So pass on these. And the very last thing I got for him is a set of underwear, which seems very weird to show on video, but underwear is always such a great gift idea for any men in your life, whether it's their birthday and you're gonna do like a little birthday basket, obviously stocking stuffers, anything like that. And Patrick is always testing out different brands of underwear because I always like to know what the best of the best is to recommend to you guys in my men's gift guide. So far, my brothers, my husband, everyone that I know in my life loves Saks underwear. They say they are like the best fitting underwear ever, but I want to know, are some of the other brands just as good? So this time I got him a pack from Tommy John. I've heard a lot of really good things about this brand and they do feel really soft so far. So yeah, this came in a 3-pack. You have the green color, you have the regular black, and then of course you have the gray. So really soft material, just very casual. I do like the band at the top. That's really nice. But yeah, we'll see, and these might make it into my gift guide this year. All right, moving on to the things that I got for my daughter, which is always like the most fun part because kids' clothes are just so freaking cute. I could shop for kids' clothes like all day, every day. I'm just obsessed. I mean, look at this little dress. This is one of my favorite things that I got for her. My daughter is super girly. She loves dresses. She loves pink. She loves sparkles. So this really just puts all of that into one, and I cannot wait to show her this. She's going to die. This is from Tucker and Tate. White, which is a really good brand on Nordstrom. Really good quality piece. It's just a simple tank top dress, which I appreciate because it doesn't look super fancy, although it could be fancy if you wanted it to because of the bottom. So I think this can be worn casually or in a more dressed up way, but I love the bottom here. Just look at that material. It has these little gold sparkles all throughout, but it's not glitter, so it's not gonna like come off on the floor. It's just like that foil overlay that looks so pretty, and I love how full the skirt is, and it is lined with a regular jersey material underneath. I got her the pink one in a size 3 that she can wear now, but I did go ahead and get the purple one in a size 4. So hopefully she'll be able to fit in this after her birthday in February. And this one is just so gorgeous too. They also have this dress in blue, and I'm very tempted to go back and get the blue one too. Kind of giving like Elsa vibes. And like I said, I just know this is gonna be my daughter's personal favorite out of everything I got her because she is, as she says, a dress girly. It's so funny. Sometimes she'll be very particular about what she wears, and she's like, Mommy, I'm a dress girly. I'm not a sweatshirt girly anymore, which is so cute, but also, as I'm sure you can imagine, very frustrating as a mom sometimes. Speaking of dresses, I also got her this little dress, which is kind of like an active dress. How adorable is this? It just reminds me of like a little golf outfit or a tennis outfit. My husband is a huge golfer, so he does take my daughter golfing sometimes, and this is going to be perfect for that. We actually went to Topgolf at the beach, and she had the cutest little golf outfit. Oh my gosh, that was from Tula B, but it was adorable. Very expensive though. I'm sure this one is a little bit less expensive, and it actually comes with these little shorts that you can put on them underneath the dress, of course, so it's easy to go to the bathroom and obviously keeps everything covered. And they even have a little pocket right there. Not really sure what they would need to store in that pocket, but it is cute nonetheless. What an adorable little set. This also does come in a solid white. Even though she's not a sweatshirt girly, I did have to get this little sweatshirt, which is actually one that I already purchased last year, but it was in pink. And this year I got a size up in the purple color. I love this purple. It's almost like a neon purple. It's just so pretty in person. And like I said, it has that leopard print on it. I love doing a leopard that's not necessarily a traditional leopard color. I just think it looks very girly, very feminine. So that is perfect for her. And it also has this little ruffle detail on the shoulder. And other than that, it's just a classic crew neck sweatshirt. But my daughter dresses pretty casually most of the time, and sweatshirts are one of the best things to just throw on when it gets a little bit chilly outside. And because they are so easy to throw on, I also got this little sweatshirt, and I actually got the matching pants. I love a good matching set literally for everyone in the whole family, as you can see. But this one, the color really drew me in. Like, how cute is this? It's like really bright and fun. I just love dressing kids in color. Kids are only kids once, and it's just super fun. Like, let them just like wear their favorite colors and be fun. And like, we can't really dress like that all the time, so why not let them? I don't know. I just think it's adorable. And this one actually has such a pretty bow detail on the side of the sleeves here. I fell in love with that. That is absolutely precious. Of course, it's on both sides. And this one I did get in a size 4. And then here are the matching sweatpants, which look really, really wide. I have not tried these on her yet, so not really sure how they're gonna look, but I don't know. I think it could be really cute. But they have elastic at the top. You do have pockets in them if your kids love pockets, and they have the little bow detail down here on the bottom of the pants and up here at the top. This little jacket is actually just from the H&M line that is now weirdly sold at Nordstrom. I love H&M, so I don't really have anything against it. It's not something I would typically buy during the anniversary sale, but I did fall in love with this little jacket, and I think this is going to be one that my daughter wears every single day. It's neutral, but it's trendy. It looks nice, but you can also wear it casually. I'm just in love with this. It looks like an adult barn jacket just shrunk down to fit a toddler, and that is exactly why I love it. So it's just a neutral beige color. You do have the gold hardware on the buttons here, and then the collar is a dark brown corduroy. And like I said, the buttons are gold, and underneath that you actually have a gold zipper as well. So very secure. I was really impressed with the quality of this piece. And this one does come in range sizing. So this one is in a 3 to 4T. Next up, how cute are these little leopard wide leg pants? I just cannot wait to see her wear these this fall. These are by the brand Tractor, which I don't think I've actually purchased from before, but I will say I'm really impressed with the quality of these. Online, I don't know what it was, but I thought these were maybe going to be like that really thin, like paper kind of material that's very stiff, and I'm just like not interested in making my daughter wear that all day. So I was a little nervous about these, but once I got them in the mail, I was very impressed with them. They are a really soft material, like very easy to move in. She's gonna be comfortable all day. So these are actually perfect. And these are in a size 3T. They look like they're gonna be a little long, but I also feel like all of her pants look long until I actually put them on her. But anyways, yeah, this is just going to be so precious with like a little sweater when it's cold. And the very last thing I got for her in today's video are these little cherry pajamas. Pajamas are something that I just feel like you can never have enough of. So I always usually grab 1 or 2 pairs during the sale. These were one of my favorites this year. I love the short sleeve, the button up, and how they have the little matching shorts. There is just something about a little toddler running around in a button up pair of matching pajamas with the shorts. She just looks like a little adult shrunken down. It is precious. I just absolutely love it. So yeah, I loved that this set came with a pair of shorts. They have elastic on them. They have the little piping on the bottom. They literally look like pajamas I would buy. So why the heck not buy them for my daughter too? And the buttons are actually these little red hearts. Love that design, and the little cherries are so cute. And I did get these in a size 4 too. But anyways, that is it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it might not be like my normal everyday content sharing men's and children's clothing, but hopefully it was still interesting for you. And I will be back very, very soon with my online order, so be sure you are subscribed down below. If you don't have them on already, you could also turn on the bell notifications. That's going to send you a notification every time I post a new video, so you will be the first to watch it. And yeah, I'll link everything in the description box down below if it's not already linked here underneath the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and supporting my channel. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you really soon in my next video. Bye!